Hello learners, thank you for joining our today's mathematics class. We want to learn about odd numbers and even numbers. Odd numbers and even and odd numbers. Even and odd numbers. We will start with even numbers. Even numbers. Even numbers. Even numbers. So what are these even numbers? What is an even number? Learners, I want you to write down that even numbers are numbers that are exactly divisible by 2. All right, an even number is a number that is divisible by 2, a number that can be divided by 2 without any remainder. And in our last lesson, remember, we learned about we carried out test on divisibility on number 2. Remember, we say that a number is divisible by 2 if the last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. So any number whose last digit is 0, number 2, 4, 6, and 8 is an even number. So even numbers are exactly divisible by 2. Exactly divisible by 2. So let's have an example. Which of the following numbers are even numbers? Example. 1. Which of the following numbers are even numbers? Which of the following are even numbers? A, 64, and B, 93. Which of these two are even numbers? So the answer, let's have this 64 first. Now the number 64 ends with 4. The number 64, this number 64 ends with 4. The number 64 ends with 4, so the number is divisible by 2. The number then is divisible by 2. This number ends with 4, and we've just said here that any number that ends with 4 is an even number, and it is also divisible by 2. So the number is divisible by 2, therefore 64 is an even number. 64 is an even number. How about number 93? The number 93, this 93 ends with, the number 63 ends with 3, okay, 3, meaning the number is not divisible by 2. Therefore, the number is not an even number. 93 is not, 93 is not an even number because it ends with 3, and a number that ends with 3 cannot be divisible by 2, and therefore that number is not an even number. Is not an even number. Let's have another example from your book. Another example from your book. Exercise 8, question 1. Exercise 8, question 1 says, which of the following numbers are even? 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 The first one is 21, 306, 415, 2164, 303, 505, 1010, 208, and 1922. So which of these numbers are even? Even number. We have said an even number is a number that is exactly divisible by 2. And how do you test if a number is divisible by 2? A number is divisible by 2 if the last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. These ones here. So learners, let us see if this 21, answer, is this 21 an even number? 21. Yeah, you can see here the last digit is 1. Therefore 21 is not an even number because it cannot be divisible by 2. The last number has to be 02468. 02468. So this one is not an even number. How about 306? 306. Now the last digit here is 6. The last digit 6, and therefore this number is divisible by 2 because the last digit is 6. Therefore this 306 is an even number. How about 415? 415. The last digit is 5. The last digit is 5, and therefore this number is not divisible by 2. This number is not divisible by 2. So 415 is not an even number. Then 2164, you can see the last digit the last digit is equal to 4, and therefore this number is an even number because the last digit is 4. It passes the test. Moving on to 303. 303, the last digit is equal to 3. The last digit is equal to 3, meaning this number is not an even number. Is not an even number. Then we have 505. 505, the last digit in this number is equal to 5, and this 5 does not fall among these 4 digits, so this number is not an even number. Then 1010, the last digit is 0. The last digit is 0, meaning this number is an even number because it is divisible by 2. It is divisible by 2. The next number is 208. 208. 208. The last digit in this number is 8. 8. The last digit number is 8, which means 208 is divisible by 2, and therefore it is an even number. Then lastly, 1922. 1922, the last digit in this number is 2, and therefore this number is an even number. Is an even number. So even numbers from this list, the first one is 306. 2164 is an even number. 1010 is an even number. 208 is an even number, and 1922 is also an even number. Learners, are you following what we are talking about here? We are learning about even numbers. We have said even numbers are numbers that are divisible by 2, and all the numbers that end with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 are divisible by 2, and such numbers are even numbers. Even numbers. So learners, as it is our practice, this will be your exercise. Exercise. Before we look at the odd numbers, here is your exercise. Number 1, which of the following are even numbers? Which of the following are even numbers? 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 28, 21, 22, 31, 32, 37. Number 2, which of the following are even numbers? First one, 22, 5, 10, followed by 62, 36. Next one is 21, 57, 29, 34, 84, 572, 39, 4, 19, 53, 21, 53, 28, 9, then 57, 23. Number 3, the last one, write down the next five even numbers, in each of the following patterns. A, 6, 8, 10. So you'll write the next 5, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The next pattern is 18, 20, 22. 18, 20, 22. The next 5 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The last pattern is 32, 34, 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that is your exercise. Make sure you do all these exercises, exercise 1, 2, and 3. When we meet in our next class, I will answer your questions if you will have any question, and also we will learn about odd numbers. For now, bye bye.